How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the Superman films from worst to best. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. At number 7, I have Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. What do I have to say about this film other than it's abysmal, to be honest? I hate it so much, and it's really dumb, and it's poorly made, the acting's bad, and, well, that's all I got to say about it. At number 6, I have Superman 3. This is slightly, and I mean slightly, better than Superman 4, but there's just a lot of weird shit with this movie and a lot of things that don't make sense. It's also very poorly made compared to the other two Superman films that came before it, and it just feels like there's no life in this film. It just feels really odd and strange, and it's just not a good Superman film. Acting's bad, and yeah, everything about this film isn't that great. At number 5, I have Superman Returns. I actually like this film, but I don't really enjoy it a lot, and it's not one I really rewatch that much. But Brandon Routh as Superman, he's pretty good, and I think this movie was made with a bit more care than Superman 3 and Superman 4 were made with. And I mean, I like this one. It's not great, but there are some good moments, and yeah, it has a good storyline and good acting for the most part. I think it's pretty solid. At number 4, I have Batman v Superman, which it depends how you look at this film, whether it's a Batman or Superman film, but it has his name in the title, and it was theatrically released, which is why I'm ranking them that were theatrically released and that are live action. So, judging this from a Superman story, just strictly a Superman story, and not looking at the Batman side of things, because this is a bad Batman movie, but does that mean it's a bad Superman movie? If you try to understand what I'm getting at here. And for the most part, it's okay, but there are some questionable things, but I would prefer to watch this movie over Superman Returns, just because I do get some more enjoyment out of it than Superman Returns. But this isn't a great movie for Superman either. It's just okay, but it's not completely awful at the same time for the character of Superman, but the movie itself is pretty bad all around. So at number 3, I have Superman 2. Now, this isn't an awful movie, but it's not an amazing one, but it's definitely better than the others I've mentioned on this list. I get some enjoyment out of it, some nostalgia vibes. I do like the villains, and I also just think that this is a pretty solid film from the directing, and I know there's different cuts, so like the Richard Donner cut and a bunch of other ones. I don't remember which one I've seen, but from the one I saw, it was really good, and I don't have too many negatives, but there is some moments that are a bit iffy for today, but I mean, I don't know, it was okay. At number 2, I have Superman, the 78 movie, with Christopher Reeve. This is the first one, and I like this film pretty a lot, actually, and I haven't talked about the score yet. John Williams' Superman theme is amazing, and I love the theme, and this is the first time we ever hear it, and it's great. Adds a lot to the movie, and this movie just felt better made than all the other Superman films I've mentioned on this list, and it has heart, it has action, it has a lot of great scenes and memorable moments, and I just love it. But me being not the biggest Superman fan, this isn't one of my favorite movies of all time, but I do enjoy it. But at number 1, I have Man of Steel. Now, I'm not a Superman fan, as I just previously mentioned, but I really like this take kind of on Superman. I really do. It does feel, I guess, a bit more grounded, I guess you could say. And this movie does have some very epic moments and some great cinematography. And Superman Returns did have that vibe in a sense. But this one I felt just was a bit more extended on to what Superman Returns was trying to portray with its cinematography and imagery throughout the film, and this one really just expanded with it. And I love just all the music. The Man of Steel theme's great. Hans Zimmer. I really, I mean, I don't know. I know this movie is kind of overrated. Well, some people may think that, or some people might hate this because of what Superman does in the end, killing Zod. Spoiler alert. But I don't know. I do kind of have an issue with that. I don't think Superman should kill. I don't think. But then again, I'm not really a Superman fan, so I don't give a shit what he does. But there's some great action as well. But there is some issues with it. But it's my favorite Superman film. If I had to watch a Superman film, it would definitely be Man of Steel. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But there you guys go. Those are all the Superman films ranked from worst to best, in my opinion. Let me hear your ranking down in the comments below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.